Wow, it's early. I'm glad I set my alarm clock. Next stop, Royal Troon and the 152nd Open. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. It's Friday, day 2 of the Open. I'm up here at Royal Troon for the 152nd Open Championship. This is going to be a short video diary of my day. Hope you enjoy it. Stay tuned to the end as well for some tips on what to do if you're coming to the Open this week. It was about a 4.5 hour drive from York. That was pretty good, but when we got to the park and ride, it was so congested. I think there's just one park and ride. The buses were at the very far end, as you can see there, but the golf course is this side, so there is the alternative to walk 1.5 kilometres to the course, so we decided to do that. So then when you get to the railway bridge, you can actually see the enormity of the site. Look at that. For the last few years, the Open's been ticket only, so it's pretty quick to get in. Already at sort of 9:30, 9:45, the place was really busy. The shop, whilst it looks massive, and it is big, it just didn't feel as big as the one at Liverpool last year or at St Andrews the year before. Very crowded. To be honest, all I bought was a stroke saver and a flag. I wasn't that impressed with the merch this year. You looking at me?
Oh, that's right. Oh, that's class.
No commentary from me needed there. There's plenty of signage around the course, plenty of signposts. It's quite easy to find your way around the course. 6 holes out, bit of a zigzag, and then the rest of the holes coming back in. Look how many people are here. I think because of the layout of the course, it sends everybody down the same channel. It was super busy. The 6th hole, the longest hole so far on the Open Rota. Back of the 13th, a nice viewing platform. This guy had a really cool seat that popped up. I'm going to have to get one of those for next time I go to the golf. Look at the undulations here. You could really get in some trouble on this hole. Well, I could anyway. Our first view of the 8th hole, the postage stamp and the goat. Great grandstand here, but I was told the queues to get in were over an hour. If you're just going for a day, that's just too long to wait. On to the 11th, the hardest hole on the course. This hole's called Railway, and you're going to see why. No commentary needed when Paddy's playing. He does it for you. Look at this for a 3-ball. Hideki, Brooks, Wyndham. 7 major championships with those 3 guys. Fantastic grouping. Oi!
Stop the rope!
Even the trains don't stop for Tiger these days. Not his best Open, but great to see him up close. The Open's always really good for interactive activities, whether it's the kids zones. This was the challenge from Visit Northern Ireland where the Open's going to be next year. Yep, Zach can still chip. Fabulous corporate hospitality here. Royal Troon is next door to Prestwick Airport. We saw a few planes coming over, but they get pretty close. Obviously it depends on how much land's available at the course, but the spectator village just felt really crammed. The catering wasn't quite as good this year, it was more stalls like this. Last year it was proper kitchens. 13 quid for fish and chips was alright. Big queues though, you're waiting sort of 20 minutes. Zach got in the queue for a pizza, 20 minutes to the front, then when he went to pay they said, oh, you've got to wait 20 minutes in another queue to pick it up, which I didn't think was very good. Not as many scoreboards out on the course, but the Open app is very, very good. People out on the course are dressed for golf, sort of. By this time we needed to sit down, there's just so many people and it was really difficult to see when it's 5 or 6 deep, so we thought we'd go and check out the grandstands on the 18th. They're very impressive, not as big as the last couple of years due to where the clubhouse is, but you get some great views up there because you get really close. Magnificent Morikawa. Nice one, Shane. Is this what we're going to see late on Sunday afternoon? It started picking up now, so it's going to get really hard for the people teeing off at about 2:30. Clearly some Victor fans, but not as big a Victor fan as this guy. Go on, son. I thought the grandstand at the first tee was okay. It wasn't enormous. So very lucky to attend the Open. Obviously you've got to go in the ballot. It's not guaranteed you're going to get a ticket. It can get really expensive on the reseller sites. What did I think of the day though? Well, I didn't think a lot of the park and ride. I thought it wasn't very well organised. The shop just felt small and crammed. There were certainly less people on the tills. You were queuing a bit longer. There were just so many people. Everywhere was crammed. The Open's always going to be busy. There's going to be 250,000 spectators this week, I believe, but I just don't think the infrastructure was quite there. You know, 5 or 6 deep on every hole. I think if you had a child with you, they'd be so excited to go to the golf, it'd be a bit of a nightmare. I think you are going to have to sit in a grandstand, but they're super busy. You can be queuing an hour for that one. Now, this is why I think there was a problem. The course, the way it's laid out, is straight out and straight back in, so it kind of sends you down that channel down the middle, so there's not a lot of space, but when you do get up close, it is brilliant. You're seeing the best golfers in the world. You know, there's some great stuff to do with the kids. I always have a lovely day out with Zach and the family at the golf. You know, would I go again? Well, I think the smile says it all, and hopefully see you next year at Royal Portrush. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed the episode of The Golf Show. To watch another, click here. To subscribe, click here.